shirtless in Idaho during Julianne's
yes,
wedding.
we did.
Wedding. Derek Huff is here. We're going to talk to him about the wedding and also World of Dance.
And look who's beside him. Allie Whitworth, who we love, is here with her great new show, Season 2. Oh, yeah, put that leg up. Stretch it out right there.
Oh, she's your next contestant. All coming up.
Coming up now.
I feel like you guys took on some of the notes
Yes.
from the first time.
So cute.
Oh, last night on NBC's World of Dance, the competition was narrowed down to 15 acts heading into next week's The Cut.
Well, Derek Huff is the judge on the series, and today he joins us as a paid spokesperson for Men's Warehouse. Hello, Derek.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good.
Oh my goodness.
Let's talk about this show.
So much happening.
What do you think of the talent? Did you know that the talent would be this good?
You know what, one of the things that drew me to be a part of the show was I knew what kind of talent was going to be on there. And I was very excited that America was going to be able to see it. And I'm so excited that it's been doing so well and people are receiving it. But it's tough because everybody's so good. And so it's hard to see certain people go home. Like last night, Jabberwockies left, and they are like the standard. They are the most well-known, one of the best groups there are, in the world. But it just goes to show you what sort of the level is on the show.
And you guys have already been renewed for season 2. Congrats.
Yes.
You all.
Yeah.
I think a lot of it has to do, though, with the chemistry, too, the judges. I mean, I know you guys record some fun things behind the scenes, so
there's going to be more of those things as the season progresses. There's, next week we have Misty Copeland as a guest judge, and she's,
she's
a legend, incredible.
Wow.
And it's just going to get better and better and tougher and tougher, which is, it's hard. It's hard. What breaks my heart the most is when you see somebody make a mistake.
Oh, no.
That they've nailed it in rehearsal. But unfortunately, you can't look past that, because it's about what you see on the night, so.
You knew the talent was there. I didn't. Like, there's a bunch of dance shows out there. So for me to watch this, and they have these huge followings already, I mean, it just opened my eyes. For the final person to win, where are we right now in the competition? Because now we're coming up to the cut,
which is, it's tough.
How many are going to make the cut?
It's literally in cut, like cutting it in half.
15 down to like 7 acts.
Exactly.
This is an axe job. We can't do this.
Literally a cut. It's pretty brutal. It's gonna get good and exciting.
It's so hard though, because you have like little kids competing against these real professionals, but they hold their own.
Oh,
right?
beyond, because when I first heard about the show, I was like, well, there's gonna be these groups against like soloists. Like, how is that gonna be fair? And Eva Igo is an amazing example. She came on after this amazing group, and we were like, oh, poor girl, like she's on her own.
Right.
Blew us away. We were like out of our seats. We were like making noises. Jennifer was grabbing me. Like, she's like, this is incredible. And so it just goes to show you that you don't need necessarily numbers to make an impact. You just need to have that passion that, connect with us and connect with the audience and connect to yourself. And when you connect to yourself, it's unbelievable.
You and J-Lo, so cute together. And is it true that A-Rod brought his daughters in to meet you?
No, I haven't met them yet, but he was so sweet. When I first met him, just the sweetest guy, so nice. And he said, he's like, my daughters love dance, and they love watching you dance. And we're just such a sweet guy, great guy.
You must get that from everybody. My son came today, he's like, hi, Derek. He was so excited to meet you. The kids love you, all the different ages.
Oh, man. Well, the kids I love, my nieces and nephews, I mean, they are just the most... I try to be a cool uncle. I try. I don't know if I don't know if I succeed. I did American Ninja Warrior for my nephews because they were such big fans.
We were there.
That's right. That's right, girl.
Yeah, how did you do? He did great.
I did all right. But
there was one thing that you got hung up on, right? But then you went back and did it again.
Wait, did you get the wall thing?
I fell down, I got wet, and I was like, okay. And they're like, you can move on. I'm like, no, I have to finish this.
I think it was the ladder, one of those things.
It's a swing thing, yeah.
Does it hurt when you fall? Because Natalie took it. So I was worried. I feel like you could miss that little
There's a few, a lot of grazing can happen. A lot of, in fact, the day before, this guy showed me his leg, and I was like, So what did you do that on? Because let me try to avoid what you did.
Don't put that leg out. I
He's
just
such a
told
natural
Derek.
athlete.
Nat, that's my thing, the bare ankle. Is
bare
anybody at
ankle.
home with me?
Is that-
There's something about, I just think
got
that is-
great ankles.
You got great
I mean,
ankles, huh?
Dancer ankles. Come on.
I've never heard that before, but thank you.
You
I'll
give
take it.
great ankles, my friend, okay? I really like the red. There's something, I think that's so sexy.
There's
Okay,
something going on.
what's going on with Men's Warehouse?
Yes, well, you know, for me, being a part of anything that's about giving back, I'm all for. You know, I believe that the secret to living is giving, and you know, this is their 10th anniversary. There's a national suit drive where you can donate, you know, suits to over 750 Men's Warehouses, you know, locations around the country, and it's basically about, you know, when you look good, you feel good, and it's helping unemployed Americans re-enter the workforce. And you know,
they give those suits to people who are getting it back out there.
Exactly, and I've seen it firsthand with my dad. He's for years donated, you know, suits and clean shirts to, you know, people in South America, and I've seen it firsthand where it just changes them. They take pride in themselves, and it just gives them that confidence they need to re-enter the workforce. And so, to hear that they've already, you know, over the past 10 years have done 1.3 million, you know, suits and items of clothing, and have, it's amazing. It really is. And so, me being a dancer and being a judge, you know, it's important to
look good,
and to feel good, you know, because it's about giving you that confidence. And so, it's if you go to you know, their website, it's you know, thenationalsuitdrive.com. You can donate or go to your local Men's Warehouse.
Yeah,
me too.
By the way, you think about that, so I really encourage people to go out, look through your closets, you know, grab something you don't need, and you know, it can really help somebody out.
And
Absolutely.
while you're at it, ladies, Dress for Success for women do the same thing.
Which we're always doing. We're more for women than men. I really like that.
Yeah.
Great.
Sit tight. We got to talk about the wedding. I think we'll start with a picture of you in the kayak. I don't know. You did a lot of kayaking while you were there. More with Derek Huff coming up next. Oh, we had them on too, man.
Yeah, I think we had the Kinjis on, yeah.
Oh,
So good.
so
Watch the
great.
questions, ready?
We're back on Access Hollywood Live with Derek Huff from NBC's World of Dance. We've had so many of the contestants.
You're getting
on
into
here.
the moves
I get so amped. I'm so pumped. Like, that's the thing. When you see my reactions on World of Dance, they are so genuine. In fact, sometimes my emotions betray me because I make these faces and I'm like, wait, did I say that out loud? Like, you know. But it's so hard not to get excited about it because the dancing is so good, and I love seeing passionate, hardworking, artistic athletes, you know, get the credit they deserve. So I love
And
it.
$1 million. Somebody is coming away with that huge prize.
I know.
Let's talk about the wedding, because we know, we saw how gorgeous it was, your sister's
Disclaimer.
wedding.
Here's the
you
picture.
Were there.
Oh yeah,
Look at you.
oh, by the way, that was the wedding. No.
Yeah. Look at you in the canoe.
I love that we see all those amazing shots of this movie, and then you just me looking awkward and weird.
Were you canoeing to the actual reception?
I can't give too many specifics about stuff, but I will say this: that it was like, honestly, I was watching the segment you guys did just earlier, and I get emotional. Like, I was tearing up just now and watching it. It really was, the whole week was something straight out of a movie, better than a movie. It was perfect. I mean, that lake is very, very special to us, and so the fact that we are gonna celebrate, you know, something with love and with family and friends on that lake just made it more palpable. The energy just incredible, and I mean, look at that. It was just, it was
stunning.
ridiculous.
When did you know he was the right one for your sister? Was there a moment that you know?
You know, straight away. Like, that was one of the things I said, actually, when I gave a few words. And I basically said, I've seen Julianne her whole life, been around her whole life, and we're very close. And I've seen her go through all different phases and her different versions of herself as we're trying to figure out who we are. And by far, he has 100% brought out the best version of who she is. And she's, the version that she is right now is my absolute favorite, and it's because of him. So it's a beautiful thing. I literally could write a novel about how wonderful this wedding was. I mean,
It was how many tears? I mean, tell me about the emotions of that night, though. Like, your family.
You know what? There was less tears and more just dancing and partying and having a great time, and it was.
When she was shaking her head, to me, that's Julianne. Like, here she is.
Well, what you don't know about this dance, what this dance is honor. Julianne and I just finished our tour.
Yeah.
You know, we did 55 shows in 59 days, and her favorite dance was this dance in the show where she was like dancing against this wind machine. And it's about never giving up, and so Christy organized all the bridesmaids to get out there and surprise her and do this little dance for her. And
But when she shakes her head, to me, she's so in the moment.
she's so in the moment. It's
I love
ridiculous.
that.
That's the thing. She's extraordinary. Julianne is unbelievable, and it's this whole wedding. like for me, there's just like, I'm going to get married in Vegas because there's no competing against that ever. There's no competing against that. Either that or I'll have her plan my wedding, so.
It seemed like everything went off without a hitch, but there was one little thing that went wrong, right? Tell us about that.
Well, by the way, speaking of it feeling like a movie, feeling like, something straight out of a movie, there always has to be like the little moment, right?
Yeah.
And one of the buses just got wedged, on the road, and we couldn't, as you can see.
Oh, no.
And we couldn't get out, so everybody just got out, and 5 minutes later, another shuttle came and took us right there. So it wasn't too big of a deal, but it made for a great picture, so.
There you go.
Now, Derek, put up this picture. We're not going to make a big deal, but you had a lovely date. Is this your date for the wedding?
Yes, that is my girlfriend, yes.
Oh, good. We can say girlfriend. See, I wasn't even going to. I was going to say very private for you.
Yeah,
She's lovely.
And we have, oh, wow.
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 Okay.
Hey,
That
whoa.
turned quickly.
This is the photo booth.
Hey now.
Haywire.
But listen, it is interesting when you're dating somebody and you go to a family wedding.
Yeah.
Because it does evoke all kinds of emotion. It
does.
And so talk about pressure for you to bring her to like the all-time greatest wedding.
I know, seriously. Yeah. No. You know what? That was what's.
You're blushing.
Am I? It's just the weather. It's the tan. No. It was anybody that had any sort of emotion going into that week-long event. You're definitely gonna walk away feeling loved up. Absolutely, sure.
Well, we love you. And World of Dance airs Tuesday at 10 on NBC.
Coming up next, very funny lady Allie Wentworth joined.
I want to get on that trip.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna go to the